Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder. Again, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. You're probably thinking, didn't Alex really do a show today? I did. I thought, you know what, let's just milk it for all it's worth. Why am I doing it? It's because my wife is actually on a very important Zoom call for the last 6 hours. Very, very important, actually. I thought, you know, I'm just going to sit here on my jack just watching TV on my own. What should I do? Oh, I'll go live again. Yeah, go live again. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm actually using a different webcam. Hopefully you can maybe capture me and hear me crystal clear. If not, let me know in the live chat. But yeah, guys, we're going to review the news of today and put some other bits and pieces of sauce on top of the 470 live news that came on this morning. Yes, I was here this morning. But as usual, we'll get into this one on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. For the second time today, yeah, two live shows. When was the last time I did two live shows in one day? Transfer season, that's what it was. But forget about that. What you guys can do now, subscribe. Subscribe, help us to grow organically on Cannon Fodder TV. And we're going to get into this one. Yeah, review the news of today, like a post-game reaction kind of sort of thing. And also I'll put some other bits and pieces. Interesting news and words from an ex-Arsenal player. Wasn't a legend. Not a legend. All right, guys. So the first one, where is it? Yeah, man. You know, I've got to say, last night was a surprise for me because I thought this youngster here was not going to play. Really, really surprised. All right. Thank you for that, Ashley. So I'm going to make some change. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm really surprised that he played. Really, really surprised that he played. I mean, after the injury of Mr. MacArthur there, but I was really surprised that he got some minutes. Actually, he played 90 minutes, didn't he, last night? But yeah, apart from that, yeah, it was a good performance. I predicted 2-1. Yeah, it was 2-1. I got the result right, but not the score line. But a win is a win, isn't it? I didn't see all the game. I went out with my lovely wife last night. I saw when I came back the last maybe 10, 12 minutes. But yeah, what really made me laugh, I had to double check. Yeah, I thought Thomas Partey scored. No, he did not. And there I am refreshing the page again and again and again. It said, yeah, on the 23rd minute, Thomas Partey scored his first goal. First in like 49 games. 49, 49, 49. Yeah, anyway. So congratulations to Mr. Thomas Partey. He's finally registered a goal for Arsenal. But it didn't stop there. No, it didn't stop there. What happened after that? There was a penalty. There was a penalty. And I know a lot of you guys, don't like Emi Martinez for his comments about he didn't really want to come to Arsenal anyway. But yeah, he saved the penalty, only for his saving the rebound to go to the penalty taker, Aubameyang, and it kind of bounced over him, and like he was distraught. I think it was only a penalty, man. Come on, sort yourself out. Sort yourself out. It was only a penalty. But yeah, and if things won't get even better still than that, I think for me, Emerson Rowe, I had to double check and see whether this was actually Emerson Rowe, this photo here. But it is, and it was him. But yeah, it played in by a nice, how can I say, chip on the outside of his right foot from a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But yeah, a really good goal. I put actually a poll. Am I put a poll in? Well, the poll I'm going to put in is in regards to Emerson Rowe. Do you think now he deserves to have a senior England squad call up? Do you think he deserves to have that call up there? I mean, the guy's been wonderful. He's been relentless. Relentless. Yeah, man. So it's really good. My man of the match, again, just going by the highlights that I saw, is quite difficult actually. I would actually let me just double check and see what our subscribers actually said. Let's have a look. I put the poll up yesterday, I believe. Yes, it was yesterday. Let's have a butchers. Someone put a comment. Why didn't you put Lacazette? On YouTube, you're limited for the amount of options that you can put there. So, I do apologize. But where is it? Where is it? Give me a second, people. Where's the poll? Where's the poll? Here's the poll. So yes, 21 hours ago, out of 721 votes, guys, thank you very much for that. 15 thumbs up and 2 comments. In last place, actually, I could have probably put Lacazette. Yeah, other player got 5%. Ramsdale got 6%. Aubameyang only got 7%. I'm really, really surprised, man. Only 7%. And on 19%, Thomas Partey, and on 64%, Emil Smith Rowe was your man of the match. Anyway, according to the subscribers. So, yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff. The most important thing is we got the win, didn't we? We got the win. So let me just see. I know your sound is not good. So let's just have a look and see if I can modify the sound here. Right, let me know. How do I sound now? Do I sound better or do I sound worse? Ashley, let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me better? Again, it's a different webcam I'm using here. I've had it for a long time, but I just don't like the goldfish bowl. Am I in a goldfish bowl? Effect that it gives. I don't like it for that. But apart from that, it's 1080p. Yeah, but it's no good if the sound sounds rubbish. But how do I sound now? Do I sound better or do I sound worse? Let's see. What's he saying? All right. Okay. Thank you for that, Ashley. Thank you. Thank you very much. The check will be in the post. And yeah, you know what? We didn't miss him. We did not miss Mr. Granit Xhaka. We haven't missed him. Again, I said when he got injured, I don't like to see players get injured, even more so when it's players that I heavily criticize. But we have not missed Granit Xhaka. Haven't missed him. But what I am going to say with Sambi Lokonga, I noticed last night, again, the last like 10 to 12 minutes when Aston Villa scored a goal, he got caught out on the ball a few times. I'm thinking, listen, Sambi Lokonga, don't be a Granit Xhaka. Don't look for 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. Get the ball, release the ball, get into space. I sound like a coach, don't I? But I just noticed last night he got caught on the ball a couple of times. I'm thinking, it could have gone badly wrong. When they scored the goal, you could see, well, actually I was feeling, oh no, here we go again. Here we go again. But it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. But Samuel Lokonga, let that be a lesson to you. You got caught out in the Crystal Palace game, doodling on the ball, gave away the possession. They scored. I think it was the Eduardo Osani goal. I believe it was. And last night, you also got caught out in possession. Release the ball quicker and sooner. That's all you got to do. That's all Coach Alex is saying to you. What else was there? Right. So let me just go into the other bits and pieces that I picked up and put on top of the morning show. And I don't know, man. Really don't know about this player here. But this one's coming out from the Daily Mirror. It says that Emil Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka. Actually, this is not Smith Rowe, Bukayo Saka. This is Pepe. Yeah, Nicolas Pepe. Emil Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka have forced Mikel Arteta into unwanted £72 million transfer decision. Nicolas Pepe was an unused sub in Arsenal's 3-1 win over Aston Villa, throwing again his future at the club in doubt with the rise of Bukayo Saka and Emil Smith Rowe. Yeah, it seems like Pepe's time at Arsenal has not lived up to the price tag. It's not his doing, the amount the Gunners paid. However, the Ivorian is being constantly outshone when Bukayo Saka is given opportunity to play on the natural right flank. Before I continue in this with this one here, you look at Bukayo Saka, even last night, probably operating at maybe 50%, looks a lot better, a lot threatening than a Nicolas Pepe, a fully fit Nicolas Pepe. Bukayo Saka at 50% looks head and shoulders better than Nicolas Pepe. So, listen, I don't know what's going to happen to Nicolas Pepe, man. I really don't. But anyway, let me continue. Let me continue with this report here. It says that in both chances against the Spurs and now Aston Villa, Saka has been brilliant, and his opposition flank partner Emerson Rowe has shined just as brightly. The Hell End Academy products are becoming the fulcrums of Mikel Arteta's side. That basically means like the foundation. Whilst the Spaniard has struggled to muster consistent performances, the rise of the two youth graduates have been one of the biggest successes for Pepe. This sparks concerns how he will get back into the team regularly. The African Cup of Nations is on the horizon, and Pepe could find his place even further down the pecking order with the opportunity of Gabriel Martinelli. The Brazilian made a cameo appearance at the end. Yeah, the win over Aston Villa. Arteta chose to put some running into his legs instead of Pepe, who was unused. Yeah, man. Anyway, AFCON, we'll see Pepe along with Aubameyang, Mohamed Elneny, and Thomas Partey will all leave the club for the duration of their nation's involvement. Saka and Smith Rowe will be expected to step up further and take more responsibility. But the headlights, I repeat, the headlight is on this player here. You know, it's you might say it's the tactics. He doesn't fit into Arteta's system. It could be. It might be. But then you don't want to see a player going down blind alleys, hogging onto the ball when clearly you can, release the ball. Again, I don't want to seem to be like I'm harking on, about Nicolas Pepe, although I am. But you're dropped. You're dropped for 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, and then you get an opportunity to play. You'd be busting a gut to prove the manager wrong, wouldn't you? Surely. But yeah, with Nicolas Pepe, man, I'm just thinking, no, man, no. Like we spoke on Friday, Project Pepe has not worked. And even if we were thinking about selling him, we are not going to get anywhere near the £72 million that will pay for him. Maybe half the amount, maybe a quarter could be. What's a quarter of £72 million? Just not good enough. It's not good enough. And then the other thing I kind of put on top, the news segment, is in regards to Gael Clichy. This is not Gael Clichy, by the way. This is Aubameyang. Gael Clichy explains a mistake Mikel Arteta made with Aubameyang at Arsenal last season. Gael Clichy says he's pleased Aubameyang is back amongst the goals again, and feels Mikel Arteta made a mistake playing the Arsenal captain out on the wing last season. Aubameyang scored his 4th goal, top flight campaign, as Arsenal cruised to a 3-1 win over Aston Villa last night, with the North London club riding on a 7th match unbeaten streak. Only Liverpool's Mo Salah on 12 has netted more times in all competitions for the Premier League. But Gael Clichy, speaking to Stadium Astro, the Frenchman said the Gunners' lack of togetherness and fighting spirit was another reason for their skipper's limited contribution last term. The striker's position is a very difficult one because only if you are Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo can you take the ball from your own half and draw past 5 or 6 players and score. Clichy told them Stadium Astro. You always need your teammates around us as a striker. Obviously, his form wasn't great because you need to score goals as a striker. People want to see goals, but you also kind of depend on your teammates. You need to be served. You need to be fed. And perhaps last year, Arsenal weren't performing as a team and a club. So you cannot be surprised that your main threat and scorer is not available, actually not scoring enough goals. Listen, I understand what he's saying to a certain extent. And look how he was running around the pitch last night, closing down the defenders, and even on Monday night, closing down the players and defenders. You can't pick and choose, Aubameyang. You have to do that literally game in and game out. You're picking and choosing when you want to run down, literally exhaust every bit of energy that you have. It's wonderful. But we want to see a lot more of that. You can't pick and choose. So I understand what he's saying, because Elto brought up a wonderful point. The Godfather brought up a brilliant point on Easter last night. Aubameyang, he's not the person to start the move. He's the person on the end of a move. Do you understand what I mean? He's the tap-in guy. He's not the person to take on 4 or 5 players. He's the person who should be at the end of a move. Going quicker to Pepe. Pepe has to figure out, where is he? Where am I going to be? Am I going to be the person at the beginning of the move, in the middle of the move, or at the end of the move? Find your position, Nicolas Pepe. But Gael Clichy, listen. Arsenal, they lose together as a team, and they win together as a team. But, you can't have your talisman, your captain. I'm talking about last season, that is. I know he had a difficult season with the illness and everything else there, but can't pick and choose when you want to turn up. You got to turn up for every single game. And unfortunately, I know a lot of the fan base believe you can't drop your star striker. If your striker's off form and we've got other strikers, you've got to play the other strikers, because the main striker is off form. I mean, God forbid, even my grandmother, giving her so many opportunities to score a goal, she would eventually score a goal. And she's been dead for 20 odd years. So players, whether it's the goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, or striker, or captain, they will go off form. We've got competition in the places. They're not the best replacements in each position there. But when a player goes off form, you've got to drop the player and put somebody else who plays in that position. But anyway, I'm kind of going off I'm kind of labouring the point there. But Gael Clichy, again, just talking about, it was mainly because of the other players around Aubameyang that caused him not to score the goals. It was actually, for me, it was both. Lacazette literally not putting out, 110%. The players literally not up for the fight, having, contracted malaria and all the other things that comes with living on the face of this planet. Life is life, man, but you got to carry on. And the thing is, you got to remember that the contract that we gave him there, it demands a lot more from this talisman here. It demands a lot more. And again, look at Pepe. I don't care what you guys are going to think. £72 million. There's a reason why we paid £72 million. There is a reason why you spend thousands of pounds on a new car compared to a second-hand car, because you expect that car to perform compared to the second or third-hand car. That's a simplistic way of looking at it. But yeah, Gael Clichy, not an Arsenal legend. Not an Arsenal legend. I've got to say, I remember when I was reading somewhere that he was saying that Pep Guardiola called him into his office, and he said that Pep Guardiola wasn't rude, but he was saying that he was very, very too strong with him, because he said to him, look, you know and I know that your days are numbered at Man City, so you better off finding another club. And he said that he was so upset the way that Guardiola actually came up with it. You know it and I know it, that your time here at Man City is finished. I was thinking, wow. I mean, that would make a grown man cry, wouldn't it? You know it and I know it. Your time is done here in this job. But yeah, man, Pep Guardiola. Some of you will say, but you got to remember this, Alex, that his paymasters tell him what he has to do. But Pep has to do what he thinks is right to do, because he's the manager. Talking about ruthlessness, that is severe ruthlessness. You know it, and I know it, that your time is up at Man City. Oh my goodness. Wow. So, guys, that has been the additional news of today. I've gone live twice in one day. Haven't done that since the transfer news. And I'll tell you what, we still have not missed Granit Xhaka. We haven't missed Granit Xhaka. Haven't missed him. Sorry, people. Haven't missed him. Shall we put it to a vote? If you think we have missed Granit Xhaka, put X in the live chat. If you think, no, we haven't missed him, put an O. Ho, 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 ho. So again, if you think that we have missed Granit Xhaka, put an X. X marks the spot in the live chat. If you think, actually no, just put an O in the live chat. All right, so let's go into the live chat and see who has joined us on this one. So, yeah, my moderator actually is dominating the live chat. He just says, yeah, hey up, Gooners. And no, yeah, your sound is not good. I've made a modification so it sounds better, hopefully. Sounds like your head is in a bucket. That's better. Well, Alex, and Can't you family. What's happening, Monty? What's happening, my brother? I saw your comments about Mohamed El Neni. Yeah, the player scores disgusting goals, man. Blood fire goals. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. So let's just make a modify because the screen is a bit too bright for my eyes, man. Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh, stand up thinks so. Oh, no, we didn't miss him. Hard says, no, we didn't miss Granit Xhaka. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but when African Cup of Nations comes around, expect to see Granit Xhaka play. That's all I'm saying. So prepare yourselves, all right? Dairy me. Whoops. Anything else to report, Mr. Alex? Let's have a quick... actually, let me put the poll in now. Oh, just one other thing, actually, people. If you're watching now, live, if you can do me a favor, because there is something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you going to call? YouTube. Yeah, I've had some, not complaints, but some of my subscribers told me yesterday afternoon or yesterday morning that they're not getting notifications. They haven't received notifications, although they subscribe to the channel. And they press the notification button. So I'm just thinking I'm not sure about YouTube. So if you're watching now live, do me a favor, click the notification button. So take off all notifications, then click it again, say all notifications. Again, I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube. I had a lot of people saying to me that they've not received any notification, but we've been going live. We're going live almost every single day now since last week. So again, if you're watching live now, if you could do me a favor and just click the notification button, because it's different from subscribe. You subscribe, yeah, but you have an option: no notifications, custom notifications, or all notifications. So if you can click that, click it off, and then put it on again, all notifications, hopefully that should remedy the problem. I mean, the problem is like we've got like almost 15,000. I'm thinking, where's everyone? Where is everyone? So I need to probably send an email to YouTube. What's going on? A lot of my subscribers are saying that they've not received any notifications. Anyway. Oh yes, I was going to do the poll, wasn't I? And the poll is going to be about Emil Smith Rowe. Do you think he deserves now to have a senior international squad call up, or do you still think it's actually too soon for him? I don't know, man. But I'll put it out on the poll anyway. Let me put it out on the poll. So, let's have a look. So, Smith. Senior. England. Let's see what we get. Who's only one? A straight yes. A straight no. Actually, I put this wrong. So it's Emil. Okay, so you can go over. You can actually let us know your thoughts. Whether you think it's time that Smith Rowe should have an England senior cap call up. Let me know your thoughts. Right, guys. Sorry, people. Okay. Right. Any other questions? Any comments before I start to lose my mind? No, before I repeat the news of today. Again, we've gone live twice in one day, and I've not done that since the transfer window. I'm not bored. I'm not bored, people. Okay, so just have a quick look here. So, people, I want to see if anyone's gone over and voted. Let's see what the numbers are. All right, no one's voted as yet. Okay, so I'm going to repeat. Actually, let's have a quick look at the fixture list. So I know we are in cup action. I can't remember which day it is. I think it's probably Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, against Leeds United. But our next Premier League game is going to be on Saturday, the 30th, against Leicester City. And for my sins, I have agreed to do a watch-along. Yes, I have agreed to do a watch-along. So join me on Saturday, the 30th of October, when I do a watch-along. I did say before that I won't do a watch-along. The next watch-along I will do is if and when Arsenal reaches a cup final. Now, as far as I know, to my memory, Arsenal are not in any cup final. The season's only just started. But I have agreed to do a watch-along this Saturday for the Leicester City game. Oh, my goodness. Glutton for punishment. Glutton for punishment. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I know, Monte. I'm not sure what I was thinking, man. What was I thinking? Oh, goodness. Glutton for punishment. But anyway, got to grin and bear it. I'll do my best. I'll try not to lose my cool. I should have chosen to do the Leeds game, not the Premier League game. But anyway. Yeah. I don't know. What have I done? Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, there's no backing out now, is there? I said I would do it, so I have to do it, don't I? But anyway, yeah. So the watch along will be on Saturday for the Leicester City game. I think what we're playing. I think we're playing away, aren't we? Oh, we're playing home. No, we're not. Yeah, we're playing away. We're playing away. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. All right. So what let me review the news of today from Canon 40's perspective, and just a quick outline. I was really surprised. Who were you surprised to see Bukayo Saka play last night? I mean, all the news I had done leading up to the game yesterday was, oh, we're not sure yet. It's going to be up to the doctors. It looks, doubtful that he will play. And then I'm coming back from having a meal out with my wife, watching the last 10 to 12 minutes. I see Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka got some minutes last night. Actually, was it 90 minutes he played? I think he played 90 minutes. I'll tell you what, age 20, we're going to burn him out, man. We're going to burn him out. And it's not like we don't have alternatives. Martinelli, you could play Martinelli. For his sins, you could still play Pepe. Give him a bit part role. But Bukayo Saka, we're going to burn out the youngster, man. He doesn't look the same player compared to last season. He does not look the same player. I'm really worried about him. So yeah, the surprise of the night for me was actually Monty, your thoughts. Thomas Partey scoring a goal. On the replay, to me it looked like he headed it, and I thought somebody else deflected the ball in, but I was told this morning, no, Alex, it was Thomas Partey. So congratulations to the Ghanaian, well done. And then if things couldn't get even better still, there was a penalty, which was taken by Aubameyang, and this gentleman here, the goalkeeper, ex-Arsenal goalkeeper Emi Martinez, saved it only for the rebound to also be knocked in by Aubameyang. Distraught. I'm thinking, Emi, it was only a penalty, man. It's only a penalty. Who are you getting all distraught for? My goodness. And then if things can get even better still, there's a wonder goal by Smith Rowe. Wonderful goal. And he was played in by Aubameyang. I think he kind of flicked it with the outside of his foot into his path. And I don't care whether it was deflected off the Tyrone Mings. But wonderful build-up play there. And then we've just been talking about, again, Nicolas Pepe, man. I mean, for me, yeah, it's got to be a no from me. Has to be a no from me. Nicolas Pepe. Project Nico Pepe has not worked. Hasn't worked. And even if we were thinking about selling him, we're not going to recoup anywhere near the £72 million that we paid for him. Actually, I need to find out, are we still paying it by installments? Are we still paying by installments for Nico Pepe? I'm not sure. I need to find out. Got to find out. And then the last segment was in regards to Gail Clichy, just saying that Mikel Arteta was wrong to play him on the left wing. And you've got to think about a striker needs people around him. Well, we know that. But you also want your striker to do his bit as well. He also has to turn up. The last two games, Monday Night Football against Crystal Palace and yesterday, I mean, Aubameyang looks like a rejuvenated player. Not sure what's going on. But what I am going to say is, literally, when you've given a player that amount of money, you expect him to turn up more often than not. Can't pick and choose. All right. I think we're finished. Finally, Partey scores. God dear me, man. All right, let's just tune in and see what's happened with the poll. The poll I just put out in regards to Emil Smith Rowe. And so far we've got 5 votes inside 7 minutes. And 80% of you believe that Emil Smith Rowe is deserving of a senior England squad call-up. Of course, do the maths. 20% of you think, nah. No. All right. Okay, I'm not sure what else. Just thinking, has there been anything else that I've missed? Those of you just tuning in now, I've just been talking about. There's been some anomalies on the channel, on the platform. And what I'm saying to you now, if you could do us a favor, I'll probably need to send an email to YouTube. I've had some, I won't say complaints, but some of the subscribers said to me yesterday that they haven't received any notifications over the last 2 weeks. I'm thinking, that makes sense, because you can see the numbers are they're just falling through the floor. So I'm asking, if you're watching now, if you can go on your platform, whether it's your mobile device or your laptop, if you can click the notification button, unclick, and then click it again for all notifications. I'm just thinking it's a bit strange that, a lot of the subscribers said that, actually, we've not received any notification. I'm thinking, really? So something is a little bit awry. So I must send an email to YouTube and say, look, it's like something is up with the channel. And I can see it by the numbers. The numbers are just falling through the floor. So again, guys, if you're watching now live, please, if you can click the notifications to remove all notifications, and then click it again to receive all notifications. It's very, very strange. Very, very strange.
Okay. Anything else? It's not been anything else. Come on, guys. Let's come on. There's not much chit chat going on in the live chat. Not much chit chat. What Nicholas says, Saka is a brilliant boy. I tell you what he is, Nicholas. He's a tired boy. That's what he is. He's a tired boy. And the sooner we can give him a break, last year, or was it the year before? Last year, it was like one of the top 5 topics we used to talk about. How he needs a break, he's been overplayed. And I'm going to repeat the same thing. He needs a break. Got to rest him, otherwise we're gonna blow him out before he reaches the age of 25. That's if he stays at Arsenal for the next 5 years. So yeah, he is. He's a brilliant boy, but he needs a rest. Mikel Arteta. He's integral to the squad, to the first team. Yes, he is, but he's no good to us if he's burnt out. If he literally gets a serious injury, got to give him a break. He needs a break. Jeff Goodness here. Come on, guys, get involved in the chat. Yeah, come on, people. Come on. Aubameyang scored a wonderful goal. What do you mean? The penalty, or you mean on Monday night? The goal that he scored from a shot from Pepe off the right, from that angle. I'm thinking, right, that's a really good instinctive goal. Not time to think about it. Just stick out your foot. Boom. But yeah. Point taken. You know what I'm going to do? I know we've been running for 37 minutes, which is nowhere near the time. I usually go on for like an hour, maybe 5-10 minutes. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to get some juice because I noticed my throat is getting a little bit dry. Hopefully, when I come back, the live chat would have warmed up. Yeah, let's get some heat going on in the live chat, man. Again, I'm doing the show because my wife is on a Zoom call. She has been for the last 5-6 hours. It's a very important one. So I thought, you know what? Let me go live again. Some laughing jokes with the subscribers on the channel. I'm not going to be there just watching the TV, just chomping on some popcorn and drinking some lemonades. Let me come on the channel and just chat business. So again, I'm gonna have a little advert break, our adverts, and when we come back, hopefully the live chat will have warmed up. See you in a few seconds. As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience. All right, looks like everyone's gone to sleep, man. Well, hey, UK time is, 9:20 in the evening. Come on, people. There's no work tomorrow. All right, Nick has come back and says at least we are seeing where we are heading according to the table. Yes, we've still got a long way to go. We're not going to get into top 4. We're not going to end in top 4. Who was it? I saw Sky Sports and they had some Arsenal fans and one of them was saying, "Listen, the direction that Arsenal or the club have gone is a long-term project, which is why they spent 150 million pounds on young players for the future. But then you look at the situation that we are in now, it's not going to solve the problem that we are in now. So there's going to be, how can I say it, a lot of upset fans, because a lot of you guys who form part of the young fan base have not seen Arsenal win the Premier League. I've seen them win it countless times. I'm sorry about that. So I understand about the impatience, but you look at us spending 150 million pounds. We're building for the future. We're not going to be resolving the problem now, if you understand what I mean. So yeah. So what I was going to say is they were saying that 2 years, minimum 2 years, we will not be in European action. Minimum. That's a minimum. And I tend to agree, maybe 2 to 3 years. And actually, it's one of the other contributors said actually 5 years, minimum 5 years. We could talk about the owner. The owner situation is not going to change anytime soon. Where's Mr. Spotify guy? Where's Daniel Ek? Where's his consortium? I know people have a go at Thierry Henry for his thoughts about Arsenal, how Arsenal have played, and whether Arsenal will get back into European football. Where he said, well, not with what I saw. And he's right. Based on facts. Everyone, we've got our Arsenal back because we beat Spurs. We'll always beat Spurs at home. We went to Brighton, a well-drilled, well-organised team, and we failed. We failed miserably. No composure on the ball at all. Everyone just panicking. Graham Potter did his homework, man. And so did Patrick Vieira. That's how we gave up those 2 goals. The high pressing game, at the right time, on the right players, the players who are very, very slow in the ball, Thomas Partey, Sambi Lokonga, they were quids in. They knew what they were doing. They did their homework. So we're not going to, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record. Sometimes I just wonder. But this squad is not a fantastic squad. The squad is an okay squad. The first 11 is not a fantastic first 11. The first 11 is okay. Because if it was a fantastic squad, would be maybe top 5, maybe possibly top 4. Maybe. The Premier League table does not lie. Doesn't lie. Yeah, so I predicted a 9th place finish at the end of the season. We are not going to get any kind of European football. And stop having a go at Thierry Henry, who's given his thoughts and his opinion. At the end of the day, like Mikel Arteta said, it's only an opinion that we have to respect. Well, you don't have to, but it's Thierry Henry's opinion. Is Daniel Ek thinking about, you know what, when I eventually do buy Arsenal, I want Thierry Henry to be the manager? I have no idea. I've got no idea. Oh, Thierry, he's got an agenda. It's based on facts. We played all right. We got out of jail against Tottenham. Burnley, Norwich. Norwich are going down, man. They got smashed. I can't say they got beat. They got smashed. 7-0 today at the hands of Chelsea. They're going down. We got beaten by Brentford. And of course, you know, the Champions League champions in Chelsea, Premier League champions in Man City. But it doesn't get any better. But what I want Arsenal to do, and the players and Mikel Arteta, is only focus one game at a time. What is the next game? The next game is the Leeds game. Don't think about the Leicester City game. Because if you're thinking about the Leicester City game, actually, guys, let me quickly put the fixture list up again whilst I'm speaking. All right, so if you're thinking about, okay, Leicester City, we can probably get a draw there. Watford, we can get 3 points there. Liverpool, we can maybe get 1 point. No. One game at a time. Do not take your eye off the prize. The prize is the next game. The next game is against Leeds. That's what I want the players and Mikel Arteta to do. Yeah, again, Daniel Ek, the owner situation, that's not going to be resolved anytime soon. But you want the players to turn up more often and not. You want the manager to organize the players. I mean, the performance last night was a good performance. What's going to happen when we play against Leeds? There will be some rotation. I can guarantee that. And there's still not a lot of comments in the live chat. Everyone's sleeping, man. Everyone's sleeping. I'm going to find out how, I think my wife probably has one more hour to go. I was thinking, I'll come live again, man. Let me come live again. 2 live shows in one day. Didn't have to pay for that, did ya? It's all free, man. All free. Chairman of the board is in the live chat. Be careful. Be careful what you say, man. Don't mention our number 2 goalkeeper. What's up, Mube, brother? What's happening, man? Alex, my bro. 3 points to the Arsenal. Yeah, man. I predicted a 2-1. I predicted 2-2 on Monday. I should have put some money on that, man. I should have put some money on that. And I predicted a 2-1. And don't even mention anything about Emi Martinez, Mube. Keep it to yourself, man. Because I might just mention something about your goalkeeper. But let's just keep it clean, man. One game at a time is right. I have to say, since we have had this back 5 and Partey back, we have not lost. And with the young squad in the league, inconsistency will be a thing, unfortunately. Yeah, it will be. But, like I said, Move as well, we've got to think about the players that we're going to miss during the African Cup of Nations, man. Thomas Partey, Aubameyang, El Neni. Oh, my goodness, man. We don't have enough backup. There's not enough backup. Sorry, guys. Some message there. But yeah, when they go, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, man. Not enough backup in those positions there. And I'm thinking, this is what makes me angry. And it shows that even big companies, big organizations can also make errors and, misguided decisions. They clearly haven't thought about the African Cup of Nations. Because if they did, okay, Lacazette goes, there'll be somebody there who can take his place. Thomas Partey goes, there's someone else that can take his place, and we won't worry about that. But I'm thinking, my goodness, El Neni, Aubameyang, Thomas Partey, them guys, they go, we're going to be stuck, man. We're going to be stuck. In steps Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka time. Oh, my goodness. Ah, God. Yeah. Anyway. I knew you had to mention it, innit? I knew you would mention it. Martinez and Leno both in the mud. Unfortunately, Ramsdale won the debate. Do you know what I love about Ramsdale? Is that the moment the guy does a save, the man is ready to get on his feet and just shout at the defense. It's like, I don't know. He's just tuned that way. The defense, they don't get it lightly, man. He wants to know, why do you let them have a shot? And he must have been really pissed off that, we conceded that goal there, because goal went in. He was, baiting, shouting at the defenders. So I love that. I love that about Ramsdale, man. And you're right, he won a debate, didn't he? He won a debate. Dearie me, man. Arsenal needs Tonali. You know what? The January transfer window, I said it during the summer transfer window, it's going to be very, very interesting. And there's quite a few players who have just been put out on loan. And I think only one player has an option to buy. I can't remember which player it is. So Bellerin can still come back. What's going to happen to Granit Xhaka? Is he going to eventually take the offer from AS Roma? But January transfer window is going to be very, very interesting. I'm not going to say it's going to be like a watershed moment for Arsenal, but it's going to be very, very interesting. But yeah, man. That's true. February will be rough, especially in a midfield. That's what I said before you came on, Mube. I said just that. Unfortunately, the players we're going to miss in the midfield department. Midfield department, man. That's where we're worried about most. Hopefully, we bring in at least a CM. I don't know about Ivers Basuma, man. I don't know. I look at Thomas Partey, how he plays. I look at Samuel Lokonga. They need a Ivers Basuma type, a defensive midfielder. Someone who can allow them to go roaming around the pitch, and he can just sit there defending the back four, the back five. They need someone like that. Why didn't they go for someone like that in the transfer window? Instead of spending £50 million on Ben White. Don't get me started. Arsenal will win the Premier in the next 3 years. I can feel it. Isn't that a song? No. I can feel it. I can feel it. That's the Jacksons, isn't it? I can feel it. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. I live... live in too, bro. You always said you wanted a commanding keeper, and we got it early days, but he looks good. He looks really good. But I'm just loving the passion, man. Loving the passion. You know what? The man makes a save. The man's on his feet. He's shouting at the defenders. You should have. Thinking, yeah. I mean, he's never going to be, a David Seaman or Jens Lehmann. Never. But I'm liking, like you said, it's early days, but so far, so good. Commanding, passionate, supported Arsenal. He's there, man. And the thing is about Leno saying, oh, I am number one. I will be number one. See how things change so very quickly, innit? Things change in football so very quickly. And where is he now? He is the number 2. So he should have kept his mouth shut. But anyway. I agree, sire. The Suma ship, as said, with its accusations, unfortunately, for me. I respect Ben White, Alex. He's been good, man. Give him credit, especially since Gabby came beside him. I don't know, Ben White, man. For me, I just don't see why we spent that amount of money on someone who's probably had just 2, maybe 1 maximum appearance in the England setup, and that was a friendly. A player, you put the ball in the air. Ivan Toney just kind of showed him his Achilles heel, Mube. His Achilles heel. Ivan Toney, I call him Mr. IT. Yeah, just put the ball in the air, and Ben White is just all out at sea, man. But I understand what you're saying. Credit where credit's due. They played really, really well. But I'm thinking, a manager worth his weight in gold. Do your homework. Ben White, isolate him, put the ball in the air. Game over. Game over. But then you look at the player that we wanted to see, William Saliba, who's taller than Gabriel. He's taller than Gabriel. Our player, Mube. We wouldn't have to spend a penny on him because he's our player. Not played in the first team. We don't know how he would have done. If you give the guy 5 games in the Premier League in the first team, and out of the 5 games, he has 1 good game, then you could say, you know what? He needs to be put out on loan. Or you give him 5 games, out of the 5 games, 4 of them, the man comes strong. Then you can say, oh, right, you know what? But what grinds on me, Mube, is the fact that he wasn't given an opportunity to play in the first team. So we've kind of made an assumption. Haven't seen him play. And he's our player. And Arsenal spent £50 million on Ben White. The jaws on the ground, I've seen the stats. He's really good on one-on-one, delivery, long-range passing, wonderful. But I worry about a CB who's very weak in the air. You're asking for trouble, man, which is why you need Gabriel to be beside him. But we spent £50 million. Anyway. Where will Arsenal lay next this year? Possibly the same, unless I repeat, we can still get rid of some of the deadwood. And literally, if we do buy players, the players are going to be experienced players who will improve the first team instantly. None of this ex-Chelsea players only coming over here for money on the wrong side of 30. I don't want to see that business anymore. Experienced players, again, who will beef up the first team. Not here to, to be a long-term replacement. Enough of that, man. He's been crazy like leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. Do you think Lokonga is underrated or overrated? No, to be honest, I still haven't seen enough of him. He's only still age 21. He's been brought in for a long-term project, not an instant fix. I think they were thinking, they didn't realize that Granit Xhaka would have got injured out for 3 months. So he's been thrown in there now. So for me, it's difficult to say. What I don't like about him so far is that he likes to hold on to the ball too long. Premier League, we know, you don't get too much time. 1-2 touches, release the ball. But Lokonga likes to hold on to the ball too long, which is why he got caught out. He got caught out, didn't he, against Crystal Palace? And he got caught out a couple of times as well last night. So that's the only thing I will say about him. He's still only 21 years of age? So ask me that question at the end of the season, and then I'll give you an educated response. But for now, I can't say whether he's overrated or underrated. Yeah, it's difficult for me. But yeah. Yeah, Leno, my guy, but he got comfortable without a competition. Now he's a sufferer. Yeah, man. Do you think he'll be gone by January? Do you think he'd want out? Or do you think he might stick around and think, you know what, I'm going to try and fight for my number one spot there? I think he might look to leave in January, man. I think he's got is it 1 more year? I think on his contract. I'm not sure, man. No, it says I liked and subscribed. Thank you very much for that, guys. Watching now, we've been having some problems with the channel. The viewer numbers have just nosedived. Some of the subscribers who came in yesterday morning show, they said to me, "Oh, we haven't been receiving a notification." I said, "What? But we've been going live almost every single day." So if you're watching now live, whether on your mobile device, on your laptop, if you can click the notification button, so remove all notifications, and then click it again to receive all notifications. I'm hoping that's going to solve the problem there. But I need to send an email to YouTube because something is not right. Something is definitely not right there. But thank you for that, Noah. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Who is better, Ramsdale or Leno? Mube, answer that question. Who is better, Ramsdale or Leno? For me, hands down, Ramsdale. Hands down. He passed the Burnley test, though, Alex. I think with Tommy, who will very tall, got a right back. Yeah, and the physicality from Tomiyasu. I see some people having a go at Tomiyasu. I was thinking, what has he done? He hasn't. What's wrong? He hasn't done anything wrong. Anyway, Ramsdale coming out. We haven't seen no problems in the air since Brentford, but I agree on Saliba. Yeah, man. I need to leave that topic about Saliba alone. You know what I mean? Oh, the club have said they have 100% support in him. So again, can I believe everything I read in the news? But the club is saying 100% support for him. Anyway, but we need both Saliba and White because let's be honest, Mane and Holding are done out here. Man, you know what? I actually forgot about Pablo Mane. I completely forgot about him. You know what? He's probably still having nightmares about the Lukaku encounter, man. I forgot about Pablo Mari. God, my goodness. Wow. Yes, that is true about Lokonga. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, it's good to see youngsters because, you know, players don't stay at Arsenal forever because forever is a long time. So you want to see the changing of the guards. And I'm thinking, you know what, Granit Xhaka, no. Thank you. Thank you for your services. Your time is up. But again, the only thing I will say about Lokonga is that he holds onto the ball too long, which is why he got caught out on Monday and he got caught out last night. Good thing about Sambi is he's only 21, like I just said. And I have always said I'd rather have mistakes from young players than watching Mustafi, Luiz, and co. Don't do it. And you're right. You're right. He's got time to learn, hasn't he? Age on 21. And again, I can't say hand on heart whether he's overrated or underrated because I haven't seen enough of him. I haven't seen enough. So come the end of the season, let's see his stats. Let's see what's happened. And let's see if actually if he gets any more game time because Granit Xhaka after December is coming back. He's coming back. Huh. Do you think Brentford is a good team? Do you know what? When I saw them play, who were they playing against last week? I can't remember who they played against and they lost. One thing I like about Brentford and their manager, I think the manager is Danish, I can't remember his name, is that these guys, you can see they've just come from the championship, but they're hungry. They're hungry. They fight for the cause, man. They fight for the cause. Ivan Toney, to me, is like an old-style centre-forward. Old-style. Put it in the air. The guy's rough and tumble. But they're a good team. They're a good team. And they're well-organised. Well-organised. You look at Norwich, we call Norwich a yo-yo team. Down. Promotion, relegation. Promotion, relegation. You would have thought Daniel Farke would have learned his lesson. You would have thought he would have learned his lesson. So I'm thinking Norwich definitely they're going to be relegated, maybe along with Burnley. I mean Norwich. I'm not sure what's happening. Not with Norwich. With Newcastle. But to your question, do you think Brentford is a good team? Yes, I do. Why? Because the manager and the players. The players respect the manager, and the manager does his homework. The players they've got trust in the manager. They're a good team. You look at them, man, they're just hungry, man. I was thinking, wow, man, there's no let up from them. No let up. Are you happy with Arteta at Arsenal? Oh, don't ask that question, no, man. I am one of his stiffest critics. Stiffest critics. No player gets a pass on Cannon 4 TV. No player. No coach and no manager. When the players mess up, we say that they messed up. When we see that they've played well, we say that they've played well. Like ours with the manager. I'm not happy with the fact that he can't pick his best 11 and stick with his best 11. I'm also not happy about his tactics. You can see he's only got one plan A. Plan A, plan A, plan A, plan A. Listen, Arteta, plan A doesn't always work. You've got to have a plan B or a plan C or even a plan Z. So I'm not happy with him. But does that mean I'm going to say I'm Arteta out? I'm not Arteta out. I'm not Arteta in, if that makes any sense. Do you know who I support? I support Arsenal. I support Arsenal, but I'm not happy with him. I'm not happy with him. Yesterday was a really good performance, but I want to see a lot more of that. I want to see Arsenal progressing and passing the ball very, very quickly. That is the Arsenal way. That's the Arsenal way. Taking the fight to the opponent. When we're not in possession, you fight to get the ball back. You close down the opponents. All the stuff about, sitting back and letting them, inviting them on us and looking a little bit scared and worried, that is not the Arsenal way. That's not the Arsenal way. I think Brentford is the underdogs. Yeah, they are. They are, man. I think they've been one of the surprises, of the season so far. And I'm just looking at my guy, Mr. IT, Ivan Toney, man. I'm thinking, wow, my goodness, man. Huh. Brentford reminds me of Sheffield United a few years ago. Came up, finished top half. Once the league got used to them, they fall off. I expect the same from Brentford. 3 years max, then they be back down. Book it. I don't know. I can't remember who was the manager of Sheffield at that time, but I can't remember the manager's name at Brentford. I can't remember his name. Again, I think he's Danish. This guy seems a little bit more rounded, more experienced. And again, like I said, the players fight for each other. They fight for the badge and they fight for the manager because the manager has done his homework. So it might be, but I just get the feeling that this manager is a little bit more rounded, Mubi. I could be wrong. Nicholas, good evening. He says, and what we want is only goals, whether at home or away. But what I can now advise Arteta is he shouldn't leave Lacazette on the bench again. For me, I wouldn't say Lacazette is a bit of a mystery for me because, and no doubt Mube will agree with me. This stuff about can Auba play with Lacazette? Can Lacazette play with Auba? What formation can they play in? Last night, the formation was a formation that Arsene Wenger used for 99.9% of his career at Arsenal. The good old 4-4-2. 4-4-2 did it for us last night. With a little bit of, four. But anyway, that's the idea. But I'm thinking when Lacazette came off the bench for the Monday game, the guy came on with a whole heap of energy. A whole heap of energy. Likes Martinelli. When he comes on, you know what they're going to give us. But I was surprised that he started Lacazette yesterday. Very, very surprised. So what do we do with Lacazette and Aubameyang? What do we do with Lacazette? Do we start him? Or do we start him off the bench? I don't know. We'll ask Mubi. Ask Mubi on that one, man. So we have found a good 11 now. Though wouldn't you say? Yeah. Okay. I've got to say something to you. I mean, we won't have the same 11 every week, but give me a steady 8 or 9. We said this before, didn't we? The last time he was on Canal 4 TV. You've got to have a core group of players that, week in, week out. That's going to be your core group of players. But you don't want the players to think, no matter what happens, I'm always going to be playing. The players have got to perform. They have to perform. But you're right, we've got to have a core group of players. Especially the back four and the spine. Yes, you're right. 2 players that I was absolutely annoyed at Monday night, Mube. Pepe. Erdegaard. For the money that we spent on these 2 players, Pepe has had 2 seasons and some change. And it's still not happening. Played so well towards the end of the season when the pressure was off, when it really didn't matter. And I'm thinking, yeah, all right, okay. New season, I'm expecting some good things from Nicolas Pepe. Hasn't materialized. And then you look at Martin Erdegaard, who I call a familiar. A familiar, why? Because he played for us on loan last season. Should know better. He was anonymous on the game against Crystal Palace. Anonymous. These are the games you want your £72 million man and your £30 million man to turn up. And they didn't turn up. So I understand what you're saying. We need a core group of players, maybe 8, 9, or 7 to 8 players. But when you've got players that we spent that amount of money on, Mubi, they've got to turn up. Got to turn up. And as I said at the beginning, you're thinking, right, Pepe, you were dropped. You're out for 2 or 3 games, I think. Then the manager calls you back in for the game against Crystal Palace. You want to prove the manager wrong. Prove him. Yeah, actually, you know what? You made a mistake by dropping me, and now I'm gonna show you why. Apart from that one shot on Monday night, anyway, I'm not going to say anything more than that. But I take your point, Mube. We do have an okay squad. It's okay, and that's the problem. Okay is not good enough. Okay won't do in the Premier League. Okay will get you mid-table action, and then maybe fighting just above the relegation zone. The Premier League positions don't lie. It doesn't lie. If we finished in 8th position last season, it's because we deserve that. We didn't deserve to be in top 4. We didn't deserve to be in Europa League action. The Premier League positions do not lie. Who's better, Tuchel or Pep or Klopp? I think the man of the moment is Klopp, isn't it? Klopp, and close behind him, Pep Guardiola, and then Tuchel is somewhere there. But yeah, they just smashed Norwich 7-0, man. I was thinking, my goodness. Wasn't a fair competition. I know Norwich, they lost a man and we've got a red card, but I'm thinking, that was so unfair. 7-0, man. But yeah, I'll put that order. Klopp first, Pep Guardiola second, and Tuchel. Although I have said my money's on Man City to win the Premier League this season. If Arteta gets sacked, who do you think should replace him? I would probably say, Antonio Conte, but it's not going to happen. The board have said that they're happy with Arteta. No matter what happens, they're not going to pull the trigger. He's not going anywhere. No matter what happens, no matter whether we lose the 3 on a trot or 5 on a trot, and you hear the boos ring out at the Emirates, the board have said quite clearly that this is their man. Mikel Arteta is their man. But I would say Antonio Conte, but Antonio Conte coming to Arsenal would want a lot of money that Arsenal don't have, because we've just spent £150 million. But yeah, who? Again, we're just talking, what if Arsenal were to sack Arteta, who would you want to manage Arsenal, Noah? Lacazette is my guy. I agree, 4-4-2 with our best 2 forwards on the pitch. Not saying every game. Yeah, I agree. Doesn't have to be every game, because, again, you want to take the fight to the opposition. But if things are not working out, you've got to have a plan B. And if plan B means change formation, then you change formation. But I'm thinking, wow, 4-4-2, period. But against stubborn teams like Villa, I will start them both. Auba has been better this season. Yeah, he has been better this season. He's been running a lot more. It always helps when you start to run. The man a run. In my run. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. And as well, people, remember, we're having some problems. I'm not sure what's going on with our platform. A lot of subscribers are saying to me that they've not been receiving any notification. So if you're watching live now and you are a subscriber, you have been for the longest time, can you press the notification button, remove all notifications, and then press it again? So hopefully that should activate something. But I need to send an email to YouTube to find out what is going on, because I can see from the analytics that the viewing numbers have just gone through the floor. Conte wants Man United. But I've also heard who else is it? Uh, Zizi Zidane. I think his name's been linked as well with Man United, but Conte wants to come back to the Premier League, man. Guys, glutton for punishment, man. After Chelsea just sack him, boy. But yeah. Patrick Vieira to coach Arsenal. No, thank you. No. I don't want any of the Invincibles managing or coaching Arsenal. Sorry. No, I don't want their legacy to be tarnished. No. I'm sorry. None of them. I would like Gasparini as the coach. Okay, I'm not. I don't know too much about him, but yeah. Any manager of Arsenal ties would be good for me. No more ex-players. Get my guy from Ajax. Yeah, like I just said, I don't want it. Any of the Invincibles managing Arsenal. I'm sorry. I don't want that. I don't want it. Levan J, longest time, brother. Where you been, man? Where you been hiding? Hi, Alexa. How are you? A long time, brother. It was a good win yesterday, but need to be consistent now, please, Arsenal. And that is it, isn't it? That's it right there. Because you look at Arteta, and Arteta looking at the players, and he's thinking, wow, that performance was really good. But can they do this against Leicester City? Can Arsenal do that against Leicester City? We don't know. We don't know. Consistency surely has to be the key. Has to be the key. But welcome back, Levan, man. Yeah, Yemi says, yeah, no former legend should coach Arsenal, period. I don't want any of them guys there coaching or managing Arsenal. None of them. None of them. I don't care how well Vieira's doing at Crystal Palace, even though they're below us. Yeah, they are below us. I don't want him coming anywhere near Arsenal, man. Sorry. I'm sorry. Stay well away from Arsenal. Who would you start at left back, Tierney or Tavares? That big side there, isn't it? I didn't see the majority of the game yesterday. I did not see the majority. I saw the last 10 to 12 minutes because I went out wine and dining my wife. But when I come back, I saw Tavares marauding down the left. The link-up plays with the thing is, Tierney hasn't set the season alight so far. He hasn't. And I guess maybe knowing that he's got competition now in Nuno Tavares is a good thing. Competition is good. Again, you don't want players, having contempt because they know damn well come game time, I'm going to be a short start. My position is cemented because the manager likes me. So answer your question, I would probably say Tavares. He played in the Premier League. Yeah, yesterday. So why not? Let Teddy just sit there and just let him contemplate. And that's what happens, isn't it? Your moment comes, take advantage of the opportunity that's been given to you. And from what I saw the last 10, 12 minutes, Nuno Tavares did okay. He did all right. We are getting top 6, by the way. Mube, we're not, man. We're not. The table, everyone is inconvenient at the moment. We are 1 point off top 4. I saw your tweet mention the same thing. Top 6, book it. Listen, the season is a long old season, Mube, man. A long old season. You lose one game, maybe draw another, lose another one, where you're back at square one. So, like I said, I do not want Arteta. I don't want the players taking their eye off the prize. Let's just think about the next game. What's the next game? The next game is Leeds. It's not Leicester City. One game at a time. All the stuff about we're 1 point off it. I don't look at that. I don't look at that movie. Yeah, because things can change so very, very quickly. Yeah, it says we need a proper manager. Who's the proper manager? Who is better, Sir Alex or Wenger? Oh, goodness. No, all these questions, man. Of course, I'm going to say Wenger, innit? I'll say Wenger. I always wonder how would they deal with these modern day footballers who run to their social media accounts, complain about how life is so horrible at Man United or how life is terrible at Arsenal, and actually mention, the manager did this, he did that. How will they cope with these players now that they're so close with their social media accounts and their platforms? But yeah, answer your question, I would say Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger. Tavares, to me, is way better than Tierney. Why is he better than Tierney? Why is he better than Tierney? Tavares was running mad, pushing up, should have scored. Tierney, for me, needs rest. Yeah, he does. He does need a rest. So does Bukayo Saka as well. Tierney's better player, but I wouldn't mind Nuno either. Good thing to have competition. Like I've just said, competition is a good thing. That's what we always want. Remember who we had last season. Mube, didn't you see when I was at the protest? I think was it the second protest? Was it on a Sunday? And I can't remember which game it was, but it was one of the games. Was it a game when I think fans were allowed to go back into the stadium? Anyway, one of the protests there, and I'm commentating on what I see, of course, going to the protests, and I'm panning. And when I look at the Armory, for those of you who don't know, the Armory is the Arsenal store just outside the Emirates. And when I pan past the door, I see an interactive screen. When I look, who is it? Kolasinac. Kolasinac styling it with the new Adidas kit. Not kit, it was tracksuit. I'm thinking, you've got to be joking me, man. You've got to be joking me. The guy is still suited and booted, styling it with the Adidas tracksuits. I couldn't believe it, man. I was thinking, I'm panning across, talking about, I can see they put barriers there so people can't go up the stairway. You can only go around that way to go up and get into the Emirates. I'm with the protesters. I was thinking, that's Kolasinac. What a joke, man. What a joke. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, wine and dine with Mrs. Lee. Was this the rekindle? No, it wasn't actually. It was just a sign that, for me, supporting Arsenal for so many years, since the mid-70s, and see where we are over the last 2-3 seasons, that I have become disconnected from Arsenal. And also realizing that my wife has supported me since day one doing Canon 40 TV, even though we were called Arsenal Public back in the day, and how she has supported me, even though she wanted me to sit down and eat with her. I was on doing live shows, but also realizing that there's more important things in life than just doing this podcasting. So nothing about rekindling. What are you talking about, man? Oh, dear, you make me laugh, Levan, man. I'm trying to bring you some positive vibes, bro. But I agree. One game at a time. But I understand what you mean. Listen, credit when credit is due. The performance was good, and I was really happy for Emma Smith Rowe, man. To see the guy did an interview saying that he lived near, always known as Arsenal, and he wants to stay at Arsenal for as long as Arsenal wants him. I was thinking, yeah, and the guy comes out with a cracker. Really good goal with it. I don't care whether it was deflect of Tyrone Mings, but a goal is a goal. You know what I mean? Do you think Arteta is doing better than Koeman? That's difficult, isn't it? Because Koeman, is miles. He's got more experience than Arteta. He's in a different league, so it's difficult to compare, isn't it? I mean, Barcelona, that is a task and a half, isn't it? You can't say Arsenal are bigger than Barcelona. No way. But it's not comparable, to be honest. Would I like Koeman at Arsenal? No, I wouldn't want him at Arsenal. Wenger was a better football manager. Sir Alex was a better man manager. Good point, actually. That's a really good point, Mupe. But give Wenger Sir Alex's main money, and he would have even went unbeaten seasons in a row. Is Smith Rowe doing good? Oh yeah, listen. I don't know why some people give him a hard time. Some people give him a hard time, but I love the guy, man. He could be the future if he stays injury free. If he keeps doing what he's doing there, yeah, the sky's the limit for him, man. The sky's the limit. I really do like Emerson Rowe, and Arteta has said in an interview that sometimes he has to remind Smith Rowe how good he is. I was thinking, no, leave it there. Leave him humble, man. Let him be. Let him be. We like players that are humble. Yeah, humble, but they still produce the goods on the pitch. I'm liking that, But no, it's okay, man. He's good. I do like Smith Rowe. Tang Hai, the Arsenal Heights manager. No, it's not going to happen because he has said that his next move idea will be to the Bundesliga. So he won't be coming to the Premier League. Yeah. Maybe sometime in the future. But ideally, once he's done and dusted with, he wants to go to the Bundesliga, not to the UK to manage in the Premier League. Thanks to all the goodness here with us, and we really appreciate your time. We need more subs. Please support subs, or you mean subscribers? I think you mean subscribers, don't you? Well, yeah, we're having some problems with the channel. I'm not sure what is going on. What's going on with the channel? I'm suspicious with YouTube that I feel like they've put the brakes on our channel. I'm not sure why. Let's quickly refresh this. And what I'm going to do, let me just look at the poll, see what the numbers are. The poll was Emerson Rowe, time for a senior England call-up. Choose only one. It's a straight yes or no. And let's see how many we've got now. So out of 67 votes just on the hour, 88% of you believe yes, it is time for Emerson Rowe to have a senior England call up. And of course, 12% of you said no, it's too soon. Arsenal needs more players. No, we need more good players. We can have players. I mean, we could probably have more ex-players coming from Chelsea. We need good players coming to Arsenal. Good players are going to beef up the first team. None of this long-term vision, bringing players who are not ready yet. So good, experienced players that are going to beef up and improve the quality in the first team, not long-term. Always good. Doesn't always happen, though, does it, Mube? Doesn't always happen, brother, does it? Let me give these guys who are watching now a quick story about Mube Guna. I think it must have been maybe the first or the second live show, because we do like every Friday we do like a flagship show which is called the Easy Talk. It must have been the first or second ever show that I did, and the Wi-Fi was playing haywire with me. So Mube was on a show with me, and I was distraught, man. I was so upset. But Mube being one of the oldest contributors we've had on Canal 4 TV, said, bro, listen, tomorrow's another day. We keep going. So, brother, I'm so grateful for your support over almost 4 years, man. 4 years on Canal 4 TV. I'll never forget that day, man. I was so upset when the Wi-Fi just went down. And I was looking back, I was thinking, Mube was saying, yeah, are you there? I was thinking, oh my goodness, man. But yeah, man. Why is nobody talking about the good right back? Tomiyasu or Suarez? Tomiyasu you're talking about. You know, again, people were slating Tomiyasu for what happened in the Crystal Palace game. I'm thinking, but he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong again, you know, in the Crystal Palace game. I like him because he's both-footed, like Sergio Suarez is, and like Bellerin is not. Very, very tall. The physicality. You can't ask for anything more than that. I like my defenders defending. I don't like to see my defenders marauding forwards, trying to be like a Ronaldo or Messi. I like my defenders defending. Do that. That is your job. The 4-4-2, man, I'm thinking, wow, give me that any day of the week. Give that to me. But Tomiyasu, I like him. The jury's still out, like Lokonga, because I haven't seen enough of them. I still haven't seen enough of Tomiyasu. So again, I want to see where we are with these players at the end of the season. Not now. Not now. Please stream tomorrow. Yes, I will be. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be coming live tomorrow. I've already done the thumbnail artworks, and the notification's been sent out. Again, the problems with the notifications, but it's 11 a.m. UK time for the Sunday morning show. But yeah, we'll be going live tomorrow as well. Tomiyasu, our new right back, is a rock. Tomiyasu, yeah, Tomiyasu. I think possibly we're probably thinking about wrapping it up. I think we're going to wrap it up. I think have I had any comments here? No, just looking on our Twitter feed to see. I've got a lot of notifications, but nothing to do with the live show. Let's quickly go up. Sorry, guys. And then we quickly refresh this page in regards to the Emerson Road poll. Right, so not much difference there. Just one vote. 87% now believes that Emerson Road should have England senior squad caught up. Oops, And they said Ramsdale makes clubs get relegated. Yeah, I was at Bournemouth and Sheffield. I'll leave it there. I'm going to leave it just there, man. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Marvin says, Cannon. Cannon, yeah. You are the GOAT. No. Listen. Let me just say something straight up. There are probably maybe 2 or maybe push 3 channels that I look at sometimes, not all the time. We don't compare ourselves to any of the other podcasts. For us, it's only about creating, not competing. But thank you for your kind words. But we're the GOAT? No. We just, listen, Marvin, we just do our thing, man. We just do our thing. Whatever that thing is, we just do it, man. But I hope you subscribed. I hope you have subscribed, my friend. Thank you for your kind words. Nunes at Benfica, Arsenal. I think did I not do a video? Yeah. I'm just worried about the money, innit? You should be the manager. No, you're having a laugh now, innit, Marvin? If I was the manager, no one would want to play for me. Because I would not, I tell you what, I would be serious with these players, man. Serious. So serious that these players will be on the phone to the agent saying, you know what, I've just heard that Alex is going to be managing Arsenal. Get me out of here. I don't want to be, I don't want him to be our manager. Get me out of Arsenal, man. No player would want to play for me because I'd be so serious and strict, man. Yeah, I think, oh my goodness, Alex managing Arsenal. No, I want to get out of here, man. Oh dear. Oh, one of that. Man, what's up? What's up with you, man? What's up? Hey, people! I just remind us something. We've spoken about doing another channel, the cooking channel. For those you remember, that's not going to happen anytime soon. But what you can do, you can check out other YouTube channel, and the other YouTube channel is called Canon Travel, and that channel, the clue is in the word. My wife and I both traveled to so many different places, so you see my wife and I traveling to, what is it, Greece, some parts of Europe. There's a lot of videos that I've not put on the channel. So if you want to see our adventure when we've traveled, we do a review of our thoughts about the hotel we've stayed in, a tourist trip tips, places that we've gone to. Go and subscribe to Canon Travel. That is our second YouTube channel over there. Just reminded when I saw Levan. Levan's a joker, man. Arsenal, nah, manager of Arsenal, that's going to happen, man. Not going to happen. No. You should be the manager. No. You guys are jokers now, man. You guys are just joking now, isn't it? Want to remind everyone, I think it's probably the longest now I've gone for now, an hour and 36 minutes, only because my wife is on a Zoom call. She has been for the last 6 hours. It's a serious, I think, conference call that she has had to be on for most of the day, man. I was thinking, wow, my goodness, 7 hours. So I thought, you know what better still, let me just come onto the channel, just run some jokes on Canon Foyer TV. You are the master, the big Marvin. What have you been drinking, man? What have you been smoking? Whatever you've had, I'll have some of that, brother. I will subscribe. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that. You want to go, Alex? Stop being so humble. We are the best. There I said, joker, man. Jokes, pure jokes, man. Pure jokes. I haven't got time for that, man. I'm sorry, I don't have time. I mean, if somebody wants to do that segment on Canon 4 TV, by all means you can do it. But I don't have time for that. I've got so many things, going on in my life to do that. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. Exactly, the humble goat movement can't be stopped. Impeccably a performance, Marvin. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. I'm going to bed. It's late in South Africa. Oh my goodness, South Africa. All right, so it must be 20 past 11, isn't it? 20 past 11. Good night, Mr. Jurgens. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, Marvin Jurgens. Yeah. Noah's movement. Can't stop. Okay. Downplayed. The Emergence will subscribe to your other channels. I hope so. Thank you for that. What do you and Mrs. have for dinner? Well, we went out to a Turkish restaurant. My wife loves Turkish food. If she had her way, she would have it every single day of the week. But I thought, we haven't had it for a long time. So I said, we actually were supposed to go out on Thursday. But she said, no, let's leave it until... I said, well, okay. All right, okay. All right, fair enough. I was thinking, but Arsenal are playing. I thought, that's no sacrifice, man. I won't be missing much. But we went out and we had Turkish food. And the food was delicious. And expensive. Anyway. My sister said, go sleep. It is late. All right. Then you better go to sleep then, brother. Better go to sleep. No, it is just too big for Arsenal. Catch you later, bro. On to the Hennessy and what's summer college football. Brother Mube, listen, stay safe. Say hello to the little man from us and the missus as well. And expect me to send you a message on Monday to get you on the channel. But anyway, thank you for tuning in on this kind of weird second live show on Canon 42. So I'll send you a message on Monday. On Monday. Nice one, brother. The Shanks, can I calm your sister down with some cake? Some cake. What's going on? Good night, everybody. And my sister said I must go to sleep. Well, then go to sleep, and then we'll see you tomorrow. We must witness the greatness of Noah. What's going on? Witness. Bye, guys. Stay safe. We wait the big goats. Yes. Do you know what, people? We have come to an end. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Strong island, man. I was thinking, wow. Just at the beginning, I was thinking, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, the live chat is a bit slow. But, oh, my goodness. Monty, imagine that. The live chat kind of livened up, innit? Livened up. These guys are jokers there. Guys, thank you for tuning in on this double header evening show over here. It is now 10:25 in the evening. I'm not going to review the news again. I've done it already. But what I am going to say is, guys, remember, if you are a long-time subscriber or you've just newly subscribed, if you could do us a favor, click the notification button to unclick notifications, and then click it again to receive all notifications. I'm just thinking and wondering, there's something up with YouTube. I do need to send them an email. It's weird because my suspicions were confirmed yesterday. The subscribers were saying to me, oh, we've not received any notifications from Canal 4 TV. It was just by chance. They were looking and I saw that I was live. So I need to send an email to YouTube and say, hey, what's going on? Because we've got almost 15,000 subscribers and the numbers of views have just gone right down. So again, guys, if you are, whether you're a long-term subscriber or you just newly subscribed, click or touch the notification button to remove notifications, and then click it again to receive all notifications. I'm hoping that will clear maybe a bug in the system, but yeah, a little bit suspicious. I see there's some more comments here. Yeah, it livened up at the end. Yeah, okay, nice one. Who's that? I'm also going to sleep now. Yeah. Okay, nice one, guys. So that's it. So again, guys, what you can do is subscribe to the channel as well as press the notification button. I'm glad that everyone enjoyed the evening show. Yeah. Am I going to do that again? Maybe, because I've been doing like the premiere. The premiere's not working, so I think what I might do is do an evening show as well as an afternoon show. But we'll see how it goes. But again, guys, thank you so very much for being part of this community over here. Help us by growing organically. You can do that by subscribing. I'm not going to talk about super chats and all that. You can do that if you want to, if you're able to do that. Well, there's no pressure there. The content is the content. If you did want to receive exclusive behind the scenes footage of how I set up, you would have to pay that. And there's 2 levels of that, but I'm not going to worry about that this evening. And then, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to maybe watch a Netflix movie because my wife's still on her Zoom conference call. Maybe 1 more hour to go. Incredible enough, man. But wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. So next time you'll see me tomorrow morning. Same place, a different day. Yeah. And just to remind you guys that you have been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all